welcome back. This is Baller Scuba with more Let's Play Assassin's Creed 2. I'm joined, as always, by the completionist, Ezio Auditore. When we last left off, we were very, very close to the end of the game. They told me I needed to get more codex pages. I did get those codex pages, and I have done a ton of other work. We're back in Venice, atop San Marco Square. I do, however, want to go over what I have done off screen. So in terms of, everything, the filled in little squares here, they are completed. So let me move my mouse over so I can just cycle through it this way. You can see the story is done up till sequence 14. That's the sequence that we're on right now. As you can see, sequence 14 is very short. There's only two little things there as opposed to sequence 13, which is pretty damn big. Outside of that, viewpoints are done. Secret locations, there is one more place for me to go. We'll go over that in a bit where that is. It's actually in the villa, but we'll get there. Feathers, done. I need to turn them in still, so I haven't gotten the prize. I'll try to get that on screen. I didn't look ahead to see what the prize was. We're definitely not doing that for a little bit. Beat 'em ups, done. Races, done. Assassination missions, done. Look how big that is, and that took me a long time. They were not easy. Couriers, done. Treasures, not done. There are still two more for me to get. They are both in Monteriggioni. Outside of that, there's still more that I have done. If we go into the database and we look at the truth, there is still one more glyph for me to do. I have done all of the rest of them. Let's go ahead and play them all one time before we do this last glyph. I'm not exactly sure what is going on here. We have glowing humans, and they're kind of running around. If there's some kind of order that I'm supposed to put these in, it is not coming to me very well. It's all kind of jumbled. It feels like there is an order to this. I would like to say that it's censored, but I don't think they have, like, asses or anything like that. There's still one more that I need to get, though. You can see that. There is one more. One more glyph that needs to be found. Do you guys see it? It's right here. It's underneath me. This is a huge dick move in my opinion. It is on the ground here. They did the same thing with that tower over there. It was just on the ground. So how was I ever supposed to know it was here? Seriously. So if I turn on Eagle Vision, there you can see the glyph. I'm staying right in the middle of it. This is going to be the last one, so I might as well do this on screen if I can.
Around us, signs and paintings, faces, documents, but we don't see it. See, we are blind to our own creation.
I love it when they do this one. I hate this freaking puzzle. I hate these. I didn't know it was going to be this all the way through. Okay, so that is it. Ugh. Okay. Why do you make things so difficult for me? Okay, so if I move this all the way around to where it links up with that, and then I move... No, that's not gonna work. Okay, so that's right, everything but the last one. So then if I move... I can move this, I can move that. This thing becomes so weird for me to try to figure out in the end, I think, is the answer. I don't like these puzzles. I don't. So if I... Okay, how many over is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4 over. So if I move... These are both in line now. That's the problem. So if I move this 1, 2, 3, 4 over, then it's just this one that's missing. So if I move this 2, and this 2, and then this 2 back, boom, done. Okay, God, I hate those things. is... Now I have to find the thing. There it is. Vesuvius. Not Vesuvius. The Vesuvian Man? Is that... God, I can't remember the name of it. It's Leonardo da Vinci's, though. The missing link. Let's look at this. I'm still not there yet. You kidding me?
Will it set me free from this endless ring of time? I feel the guillotine cut my throat. The bullet hit my chest. The water fill my lungs. The blood spills out thick and red. It's time to get out.
Honestly, I have no idea what he's talking about. I think he's trying to get out of the Animus, but... What the hell? There's a code? There's a code. How the hell am I supposed to figure out this code? This is why I did most of this off-screen. The hell is this? How am I supposed to figure this out? Now, usually they give me some kind of hint. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. But, okay, just anything, I guess was the answer. Okay, this is something from the Abstergo Corporation, January 3rd, 1997. I'm writing in response to your concerns about the rising alarm in the press and the scientific community, the lack of a transitional ancestor from archaic hominids to modern mankind, Homo sapiens, is no longer safe. As you wrote, we have to act. God, this is really leading to something that I really wish was not true about these games. You can't let the truth get out. They'll find out about the artifacts. It will cause too much disruption, too much chaos. Bury our constructed skeletons near Tim White expedition in Ethiopia? We'll give them their missing link. The birth of humanity, the truth makes me sick. 1997, Ethiopia. Oh, they found Betty. They buried Betty down there. Is it sad that I knew that off the top of my head? What is that? Arthropithecus? What is Betty again? Betty's the skeleton, I know that. But outside of that, yep.
I can see the stars.
That is quite a change.
My mind is gone. Lucy?
Was it Lucy?
I can't wait any longer. I'm ready to go. She sees me. Raise the knife.
This guy's getting crazier and crazier as we go along. Was the skeleton's name Lucy? Now I'm not sure. I thought it was Betty. I could be completely wrong, and it could be Lucy. I swear it was Betty. Either way.
Adam, I have it.
Eve,
Look out! Wow.
was that what I think it was?
We'll send the video out for analysis as soon as Desmond's done in the machine.
You okay?
You're not going to explain that?
He'd be able to explain the whole thing to us. If only we could ask him.
Who? Okay, so that completes the truth. Wait, now that I think about it, are they going to give me any more? They're just going to show the same clip again. So, like I figured, getting this last one does get me a clip. That's why I did do it on screen. Is there a place for me to jump down from here? No. Okay, so we have to go down the hard way, unfortunately. But we are very near to Viaggio, a travel thing, so it should be fine. And once again, it doesn't matter how far you drop as long as you hang at the very end. So that is it. That was one more thing completed. That is the glyphs completed. There is clearly something going on here that I really wish was not true about the game, but I have spoiled enough about the game. Where am I going? This is the wrong way. I have spoiled, like I said, too much about the game accidentally, so I'm not going to do it on purpose. when I can avoid it. It's clearly leading to something. Really? God, wasn't the show enough? Stupid ass show. Okay, so here is the Viaggio. It's over here by the docks next to this old ass singer. Right, of course. Let's move on. There's only one more place for me to go. Well, technically two, but they're in the same spot, really. And that is back to Monteriggioni, back to the villa. Now, when we go here, there will be a new location on my map. As you can see, I have a ton of money. My chest is full. I haven't even bothered with it in that last session. I'm like, what am I going to spend the money on? Nothing. There is a new location on my map. That is this place right here. This is the Assassin Tomb. It is in Monteriggioni. Now, in order to unlock this, I didn't do anything in the game itself. What I ended up doing in order to unlock that was spending achievement points. There were a couple times, 3 times to be precise, in the game that they kind of said, hey, you got some U points, or whatever they want to call them, Uplay points. Apparently I was supposed to be spending those. That was one thing that I could spend them on. Another thing was a background. Another thing was an Altair outfit. I didn't get either one of those. Instead, I got this thing, which is the 4th thing that I can get. Oh, yeah, once again, no repairs. Is it here? No, it's not here. It must be at the Fabbro. No, the Sarto. This guy, thanks to a purchasable upgrade using achievement points, but if you go through the game enough, it happens. It's just weird how it works. I don't really mind it. It's just weird. I get a knife belt upgrade, so I'll take that. Sure.
A pleasure, Messere. Come again.
So now I could use more knives if I wanted to. Whatever. Ammunition. Oh, there we go. There we go. So now from 20 up to 25 throwing knives. So we'll pick those all the way over. Boom. Accept. And then I don't have room for anything else. I never used any of them, but I might as well hold on to them. But yeah, you can use your points for going through the game to purchase things. Like I said, it's weird how that works. Okay, so where is this assassin's tomb? It must be down there. There it is. Let's go inside. This is the last secret location in the game. Luckily, the secret rooms inside the secret locations don't count towards anything, so I have not missed anything by going through here. I don't know how long these are going to take. Well, this is going to take, but I am going to finish the game today. I don't know how many videos it's going to take me, but I'm doing it this session. We are finishing this. Explore the Auditore family crypt. Now, there should not be anybody here, I would imagine. What the hell is this? Press this to interact. Oh, this button. I was raised in a small house in the Venetian lagoon within sight of the rough foam-capped waves of the sea. I was barely old enough to walk. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor, navigating the Atlantic first as an apprentice and then while carrying cargo for my father's patron, Messer Marco Polo. It was a good life. 1296, huh? That is pretty damn early. Can I open up this? Can I do anything with that? No, I can't do anything with that. I can't do anything with this either. So how do I go anywhere? Something this way? There is! Okay. And then jump in the chosen direction. Okay, I assume they want me to do this and then that. Yeah, there we go. I did have to master this in order to get one of the feathers. That was in Florence, where I was like, how do you get that? That's how you get it. Do that repeatedly. So I am good with that little technique now. I think being on the PC does make that easier, though. Ashore. One day, while ashore in the harbor looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20. But when I looked into her eyes, the whole world was reflected back, clearer and brighter than the sun. After that, I still went to sea, but my heart remained on land with the girl who had become my wife and our young son. kind of phrased a little weird. But sure. Okay, this is the founder of the auditories, I think. Birthright. One afternoon that summer, Messer Polo called me into his study. My father was already there beside an older man, dressed in a strange hooded cape, watching us. At that moment, everything about my life changed. My father told me that he was an assassin. Removing his ring, he showed me a strange marking on his finger, explaining that our family came from an ancient order that protected and defended mankind. He paused, and then, when I didn't speak, Messer Polo stepped forward. He told me that the stranger in the hood would teach me, and in return I would carry him across the Mediterranean to Spain. And so began my apprenticeship with Dante Alighieri, when that was to destroy every bit of happiness I would ever have. What did I say about meeting Dante in this game? And I apologize for probably my French accent in pronouncing Italian words, but it happens when you take 5 years of French and no years of Italian. They didn't even offer it at my school. They didn't offer German though, which I thought was weird. Oh, I'm on a timer again. I forgot about the timer things. Okay, there, to there. Oh my god, shaky camera. Stop it. There. Boom, done with your Prince of Persia time thing. That is not cool though with the shaky camera. Next one. A mentor. In preparation for our voyage, Messer Alighieri met with me repeatedly. At first our meetings were about purchasing supplies, but soon they became about higher things, about love, life, honor, and justice. He taught me that society was set up in such a way as to control its members, to stop us from thinking, from seeing. Soon I could look past all the laws and illusions. I understood that mankind was being used by its rulers, that we, the people, deserved freedom. It was then that Dante began showing me pages from a book that Mr. Polo had brought back from the palace of the great Genghis Khan. The manuscript, the codex, was about our order, the assassins. So that's how the assassins got to Italy. It went through Genghis Khan. Now, I'm no expert on these characters. Well, I shouldn't say characters. I'm not expert on these persons in history, but I don't remember Dante being in Spain. From what I remember, he was mostly in Florence. I know he was exiled, but I forget where he was exiled to. It could have been Spain. Well, not necessarily exiled. He was excommunicated. I always assumed that meant exile as well. Exiled from Florence. Shouldn't I just, like, swim for it? Apparently I didn't swim fast enough. I thought that was going to be pretty easy, but they timed it so it wasn't easy for me. What is over here? What's this? This, over here. Another gate. Okay, so let's not go that way. Let's just continue back over here. The game is very precise sometimes. I don't know why. Alright. Yeah, the other one didn't raise, so... Come on, you can do it. I can't do it any faster than that. So good thing. Okay. Where the hell do you want me to go this time? Okay. Are we gonna do a shaky camera again? Okay, now I can go that way. We're gonna do shaky camera the whole way, I bet. Or we could do that. That is also an option. Can I wait here and interact with this again? Yeah, reset that. I didn't know you wanted me to do the thing. I don't even know what it's called, but the run up the wall thing. So, that thing. Come on. God, camera! Are you kidding me, camera? Are you being serious right now? Damn, Ezio likes using his whole body for this kind of stuff. God, okay, this side, that'll speed up things a little bit. God, like, I move the mouse at all, and the camera just starts going crazy. Okay, now... Yeah, you have to master that technique if you want to get through this place. Camera! It's okay. I think this is the way that I was supposed to go. I don't know any other way to get over here. That looked like it was it. Oh, shit. What's this? What's this thing? Everything around here is shining. I don't know what to make of it. That did something. That definitely did something. I don't know. I don't really feel like going back right now to check. I just want to move forward. What do we have over here? Our planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the remainder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father and Messer Polo of the sad news. Before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, with his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I was listening in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain, where it would be safe, while he was being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knights Templar, still existed. I recalled the story he had told me of the Templars, and it all became clear. Dante had been murdered. The Templars knew about the Codex, and they knew about us. Shaking, my father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. As Messer Polo ushered me out the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number on it. With this number, I could draw on his credit more ducats than I had ever seen in my life at any bank in Italy. What happened? Now we're using florins, so your ducats are worthless now. Checkpoint! Hooray! In case I die. Hopefully that does not happen. Okay, what is this lifting up? Right. Okay. Straight. That last jump looks like it's a doozy, though. Camera? You can't change on me in the middle of me running forward. That's not fair. Like, there. Oh, you're right. How could I have done that faster? Like, that wasn't a perfect run, but I did that pretty damn quick. Especially for a first try. That was not bad. I wouldn't say I messed up or anything like that. Alright, let's try it again. Use this. What's with the path down there? That must be in case I miss a jump or something. Come on. We gotta be real quick on this one. For whatever reason. Come on. Just straight up. There. Done. Was I really that much better this time? Like, did I just stand around for a bit? I'm a little lost. Okay, so we're doing this now. We set sail that night, the ship filled with cargo to sell in the markets at Barcelona. At first all was well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor in the Otranto harbor. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already boarding my ship. I hid with my family in the hold. Pulling out the codex, I ran the worn leather cover through my hands. Then, I broke the spine. The pages slid silently onto the floor. I scattered them into the chests, boxes, and containers I was carrying to market. The men who found us were drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the codex, I knew who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh. Two held me down, still grinning, while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk the ship, and left me adrift, clinging to a piece of railing. I made it to the beach with my son. My wife's body washed up on shore the next morning with the tide.